Until I love you, I love you, I love you. Until I finally say the only words I know that you. Until I say the only words I know that you. Until I
know you see it, girl. This ain't sitting real good in my soul.
Yes. We're on Brick Lane. We're about to go to Dark Sugars now. So Dark Sugars is a chocolate shop with 2 stores so far in Brick Lane, and they also have delivery options on their website. So Dark Sugars sell chocolate, cakes, truffles, just a large range of anything sweet that you can think of. Sweet and chocolatey, Dark Sugars have it. They have ice cream, and they've sort of become world renowned for their like pitch black hot chocolate. Tiana and I went to completely different ones, so she literally just had to walk up 6 minutes.
It wasn't that far, so it wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
It was
like a 6-minute walk, which is really like 15 minutes in London. So we're at the one that's Dark Sugars Cocoa House. We spoke to the manager on the phone yesterday, and they're opening a new branch in Greenwich, so she might not be there today. Yeah, we're just gonna go and see what's inside, so let's go. So Nyanga Mendy, as you saw in that picture, is one of the founders of Dark Sugars, along with a man who's referred to as the Chocolate Man on their website. And essentially in around 1999 they did research in South America and in West Africa, and essentially they wanted to bring the sort of richness of Ghanaian cocoa into mouths of people from around the world. And then outside they had a frozen yogurt selection. As you can see, they had so many different flavors, so it was really hard for us to choose.
Brody, what you got?
Mind the gap. Mind.
So we're now in Boots, and when you think of black people, and what is one product that is exclusive to black people, and that would be our hair products, because afros are obviously derived from black heritage. So we thought, I guess this is probably the most important sector where we should be seeing loads of black owned businesses. So you can imagine my surprise when I actually researched into some of these brands and realized, Sheer Moisture included, a lot of them started with black owners and then were bought by big white corporations. So later on in the video, I've got a whole list of actual black owned businesses that we should go and support, and sort of why we should support such businesses.
In 1912 and all these things.
Because I remember when I was younger, we would have to go to African Caribbean stores, and like, it's in Boots. I'm actually gonna cry. Oh my gosh, and the best thing is, Moisture first started being sold in Boots, it was just one little section for Sheer Moisture, and now there's like, it's starting to become its own aisle. So why have black hair products been excluded from supermarket stores for so long, and why is it important to maintain our natural curls? British history has made it clear that anything differing from white has not always been welcome, and many people have taken to assimilating towards white resembling hairstyles in order to fit in and get jobs. However, that's not so easy with Afro-Caribbean hair, and maintaining it requires a lot of time and education. This explains the need for protective hairstyles. Dreadlocks, braids, bantu knots are all examples of how black people can keep their hair healthy and maintained by protecting the ends of their hair from harsh weather conditions. Although this may seem like unimportant or shallow information to you, it's worth noting that over 80% of black women in the UK have reported trauma based on discrimination toward their Afro-Caribbean hair in the workplace.
literally no other race of people that have that many assumptions tied to a hairstyle.
This means that from a young age, many black children are conditioned to believe their natural kinks and curls are unconventional and undesirable. The use of the perm and texturizer has been extremely popular for this reason, and that has meant that many people don't even know what their natural curly hair looks like. The problem is, not only is this often very damaging to a young person's scalp, it's also extremely painful and paints the image that going through excruciating pain is worth the while if it means that you get rid of your kinks and curls. But unfortunately, it doesn't end there, and this image is carried through into the workplace, where you're more likely to get hired when you have a hairstyle that's white resembling than when you wear your natural kinks and curls. And on top of it, even if you want to break away from that system and wear your natural hair for whatever reason, the staring, hair touching, and microaggressions that follow for people that are completely naive are sometimes so invasive it can make you feel downgraded and unwelcome in the workplace.
Is it real? What the hell are you doing? Oh no.
So if this is news to you, or you're kind of learning this information, it's worth checking out this news article on JSTOR. I've left a few files that you can research into in the description bar, and I've created a PDF pamphlet just with loads of sources of information that might be helpful for you if you aren't black going into the workplace, just to know how to approach your curiosity of just a few of the things in this topic, acquiring more knowledge on your black peers, and how to avoid potentially triggering them or putting them in uncomfortable situations. So now that I've addressed something that's very important for us all to know about the importance of protecting black hair, essentially, natural black hair products allow us to be able to maintain our hair from the comfort of our own home without having to leave. In the past, we couldn't go to Tesco or Boots like we saw earlier in the video. It's only recently that black hair products have started to be sold in major supermarkets, and that's just a clear form of how black people are excluded from a variety of different things across the UK. That's just a tiny reflection, and that's something to take note of. So I guess the point that I wanted to deliver in this 101 is that whether you choose to wear your hair in a straight weave, with crochet, or your natural hair blow dried out, braids, cornrows, twists, dreadlocks, the whole point is that black people shouldn't be defined by how they wear their hair or excluded because of how they wear their hair. And for my non-black people that are watching this video, I just wanted to stress the importance of educating yourself on, different people's cultures and, ethnicities. It's no one's responsibility to answer your questions about their race, about their culture. It's not their responsibility to answer their question, especially in a workplace. Google's an amazing place, and there are ways that you can use it without having to go to people and be invasive, downgrading, or unintentionally disrespectful. There's always Google. So finally, for my black people out there that are watching this video, it's really important, seeing as our black products are exclusive to our own hair, it's really important that we're supporting the black-owned businesses that are creating these products, because they're our products and we're the only people that can buy them. So it's only right that the money goes back into our community every time we purchase a hair product.
Your dirty secrets too far gone to keep.
if you looked at young blacks with a discerning eye and a careful hearing, they have been telling us, and we would not listen, that what is happening in this country to them.
Mr. Howe, if I...
My mind about to lose my
Then came to Campus University. From there, I spent 1 year at Legon, and then I decided to come here. I came in for masters at Swansea. Wow! And when I finished, that time there was a coup in Ghana, and my parents didn't want me to come because they knew I couldn't do it.
Yeah. So this is the safe space, basically. And then when did you open the store?
No, this is for my nephew.
It's a big family business. Yeah, that's amazing.
We have 4 branches.
Wow, it's nice to see that it's grown. It's a year gap between each store, so this was made.
No, for a long time.
Long time, yeah. Yes. And then when did the other ones come?
When he found out that the guests were there, and the man was in, when he brought him from Ghana, he decided that we would let him do this.
Oh, okay.
So he moved to the Peckham one, the shop was available.
Oh, so when the property was available, basically, then he took over. Okay. Oh, that's lovely. Well, it's doing so well. Like.
Daniela.
My name is Daniela. What's your name, Uncle?
Akwesi Vite Ade Kodia.